35 years ago, a beautiful young woman met a man in her college. They fell in love and became one of the most happiest couple in the world. Suddenly, the born of their baby totally changed their lives. That is me, a girl who never dared not to present herself in the public, and always dreamed of being a superstar. 20 years later, that girl has grown up and started to independently confront the world. And she still keeps her habits. In 2019, she flew to the UK and became part of the Liverpool city. I moved to a new apartment, tried to make different food for myself. I had a great experience in the Christmas market and also suffered from the strike. But I always feel grateful because my parents worked very hard to realize my dream. This is my daddy. He is on his way to the office and he's telling a story of my grandmother. He used to drive me to school every day when I was still at the middle school. This is the way that we used to go. My daddy works for the government and he has insisted this job for 38 years. That is unbelievable for me. He loves reading and writing, especially for calligraphy. He spends hours in reading history every day, and I always believe he knows everything in this world. We can see that his office is all around with his work, not just calligraphy but also Chinese ink painting. So what about my mother? That young lady? She's definitely an excellent woman, as she just wrote a lyric and got a first prize last month. Just like my father, she is also enthusiastic about writing calligraphy. I'm so proud that my parents are both artists. At weekends, they will cooperate to do some housework. And of course, they have their own company when I'm absent from home. This is Xing, the youngest member in my family. He's only 1 year old. He's such a lazy boy, but meanwhile he's also extremely curious about everything that can make sounds. Look at his beautiful eyes. This is Gao Gao, 1 year older than Xing. Their names represent happiness in Chinese. He likes contemplating, but he's so clever as he always plays up to my mom. They sometimes fight, but Gao Gao is always here to protect his brother when they face some so-called danger, such as a worm or a naughty neighbor kid. The view in Guangxi Province is well known in the country, and Nanning is a beautiful city with spectacular natural views and minority nationalities of Zhuang. Meanwhile, it is also a modern city that every year the convention and exhibition center is full of businessmen around the world. And for local people, the Nanhu Park is one of my favorite places for walking and sunbathing in my childhood. Spending an afternoon here for rest may wash away all your sadness and fatigue. Watching the sunset with family will brighten your rest of the day. The electronic bike is the most popular transportation here. Riding to the snack street with your friends, have some bottles of beers is what Nanning people call nightlife. Here you can taste the freshest seafood with low price. And let's finish this video with the sound of heaven. If you like this video, please click like or subscribe. Bye now!